Good. Hello.
Hi.
Nicole.
Can you stop taping?
All right. Okay.
I just don't want you to be.
I'll be here. Hello.
Sarah does. Peter, do you mind? Just go away. Isn't Peter so glad that I came now? Hey, Andrea. Peter. They did corrupt me. Sorry, don't tell them I said that.
Oh, you're welcome, baby. Oh, yeah.
That's cute. Beautiful. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Pop. Yes! Score!
Good evening, Sister Regina, Mr. Gervais, staff, honored guests, family, friends, and graduates of the class of 1997. Society claims that we, the graduates of the end of this century, are people without heroes. They say we've adopted role models who have feet of clay and souls shrouded in darkness. They fear for the future. But those who have drawn these conclusions do not know and have never met the women of Mercy. They do not know our classmates, our faculty, or our families, or that the training to become tomorrow's heroes and future role models has been occurring here at Mercy for the past 4 years. Heroes of myth and legend were created by people of a specific culture to inspire their people. They were larger than life and had exceptional courage. They represented great ideals and were the hope for the future. Heroes also served other functions. They brought hope and comfort. Their adventures awed, amazed, and inspired people. In order to become heroes for tomorrow, we will need to strive to be larger than life and to hold on to our great ideals. We will need exceptional courage, and we will call to be and to bring hope. We received extraordinary training and preparation in these things at Mercy, so we are ready for the challenge. But as we look forward to the 21st century, we must also strive to be very different from the heroes of myth and legend. People are not easily impressed these days, and the world has become so large, so complex, that it is hard to amaze, to challenge, or inspire anyone. Furthermore, we must also be different from the typical role models of today, who are idolized for their great wealth or physical beauty. So, what do we need to become tomorrow's true heroes? What experiences from our time at Mercy can we draw on when becoming a hero begins to look impossible? As heroes, we must have a faith that reaches to the very core of our being. It isn't always fashionable to talk about God or to live by the tenets of our faith, but we will need the hope, the consolation, and the vision of our beliefs to work to make the world a better place. Tomorrow's heroes must have a sense of humor. As teenagers, we have worked to develop this heroic trait, and we have lots of stories that illustrate our hard work in this area. There was the girl who volunteered for a game during the pep assembly and enthusiastically represented the senior class with her Oxford shirt completely untucked. Another of us fell off the bleachers during an assembly, but climbed back up to face the teasing that followed for the next 2 years. And we're still laughing about the one of us who, for the first 6 months of her time at Mercy, used only the teacher's bathroom because she thought the sign said facility, not faculty. We have learned from the laughter and our shared funny memories that humor creates a powerful bond among people. It also helps get people through difficult situations. To be successful, we can't take ourselves too seriously all the time. Tomorrow's heroes will have to be able to get their message across in new and innovative ways. Our performers, the girls who sing, dance, play instruments, and share their talents with us, show us that there are many different ways to communicate. So the girls who inspire and inform us through their writings in the school newsprint. We see the teachers who can communicate to us the meaning of Emerson, Hawthorne, and Shakespeare through their energetic performances, lectures, or discussions. And after all the practice we've had with papers, projects, tests, and discussions, I'm confident we will continue to become exceptional communicators. Tomorrow's heroes must understand that little will happen without great dedication, commitment, and hard work. Those girls who struggle, yet work to earn their grades. Our yearbook staff who stay at Mercy until 11 p.m. for late night. And the athletes who practice or play games for 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, has set a standard for commitment that will be hard to forget. I see dedication in the girl who wakes up early for a meeting, goes to school, to practice, to work, and then home to eat dinner and begin their homework at 10:30. We all know how to commit ourselves to reading a 500-page English novel in its entirety all day the Sunday before it is due. We have learned to commit ourselves to those things which need to be done, except for that short period of time between spring break and tonight. But even then, we finished almost every task. Heroes must be risk takers. This we have learned at Mercy. We've seen risk-taking in every girl who ever got up in speech class, every girl who ran for office, tried out for the play, made a call to sell a calendar, asked a blind date to homecoming, or tried out for a sports team. Whether the result was successful or not, taking the chance is what matters. Amazing things will be done by those who take the risks and put themselves on the line. Tomorrow's heroes need to respect others in a culturally diverse world. No other school works so hard to turn our great diversity into a strength. We are in the process of learning to celebrate the differences rather than to fear them. As we learn to respect one another, we will continue to respect others in our world. Certainly, mythic heroes are not noted for their sensitivity, but tomorrow's heroes must be sensitive, caring, and compassionate. I have seen the caring teacher who spent half an hour with me before school in the rain, trying to stop my car horn. Or the teacher who didn't ask questions but allowed me to leave the room when I was crying. Or my best friend who stayed with me as I cried and supported and loved me even when I couldn't stop crying. As you can probably tell, I spent a lot of time crying, but that's not my point. My point is all of us have been touched by sensitive and caring people, and we have learned to be sensitive and caring to the needs of others. Heroes can express their individuality. We see individuals at Mercy who aren't afraid to dye their hair green or to shave their eyebrows. They decide for themselves if they want to take the time to wear makeup every day. They are all confident enough and like themselves for who they are, so they do what makes them happy. I see many of us standing up for what we believe in, even if we are standing alone, and I know it will carry through in our lives. Finally, heroes must have strength and persistence. There are times when I wanted to give up, to quit, but I looked at these people around me who weren't quitting, and I saw that I could do it too. Actually, I quit school about 3 times a day, every day of January and half of February. All of us experienced rough spots like this in our 4 years together. But we pulled through and continue to move forward to tonight. If you are strong enough to handle all of Mercy's challenges, you can handle many of life's challenges as well. We have gained academic knowledge, but most importantly, we have learned about life, about people, and about ourselves. Most of us sitting here in the front don't know exactly what we want to study in college, or how many children we may someday have, if any. But we have so many tools, so many capabilities, that we can do whatever our hearts desire. Our future, our path, is in our hands. What we have gained can't ever be taken from us. We decide where we are going and who we are becoming. I know if we desire to be successful, happy, wealthy, and famous, we can do it. And on the day we are challenged to be a hero, we will be one. Something larger than us, something divine, helped King Arthur draw the sword of success from the stone of circumstance. And we know that that divine being, our God, will also be with us in our journeys. So now we can go out and continue to become women who make people laugh, women who live out the Mercy values, who inspire our sensitive, strong, dedicated, and hardworking individuals. A friend reminded me of this poem by Dr. Seuss, From All the Places You Go, and it seemed to summarize the challenge yet the joy of being a hero for our times. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Boxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
And art.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I hope it's a caramel.
Evelyn Christelle Ashford.
One isn't necessarily born with courage, but one is born with potential. Without courage, we can't be kind, true, merciful, generous, or honest.
Catherine Lynn August.
The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt within the heart.
Hannah Elizabeth Alt.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last.
Bonita Ralph Ayod.
There are many paths offered, alas, all have been previously traveled. Which to follow? Not a one. Battle for your own.
Renee Hickmott Ayard.
Woman struggles to find life outside herself, unaware that the life she is seeking is within her.
Heather Marie Bacall.
When God measures a woman, he puts the tape around her heart, not her head.
Ethel Miklot Beloing.
A successful person is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks that others throw at her.
Sarah Christine Bernardino.
Let us be what we are and speak what we think, and in all things keep ourselves loyal to truth and the sacred professions of friendship.
Shauna Lauren Bentley.
The doors of opportunity aren't locked to keep you out. Just push hard and be careful that the door doesn't shut before you get in.
Nicole Elise Bigelow.
I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate. Give it to me now.
Christine Black.
The smartest person knows they know nothing.
Jennifer Yvette Brazil, cum laude.
When you don't like a thing, change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it, but just don't complain.
Keisha Lynn Brooks.
I am every woman I can.
Desmond.
In any new challenge you've just begun, put forth your best, and you've already won.
Vanessa Lee D'Souza, magna cum laude.
Life is the greatest adventure, for the world is a wonderful place that reveals at each turn in the road unexpected new beauty and grace.
Mary Angela DiGiovanni.
Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike. It's yours to miss. No other road, no other way, no day but today.
Elizabeth Ann Geniak, magna. Bonnie Rose.
Use your wisdom. At the cost of all you have, acquire understanding.
Janine Ann Golden.
We are all actresses and actors with different personalities in a big play. It all comes down to life being full of you, to get to places where you want to be.
Lauren Marie Hendrickson, summa cum laude.
The price of success is hard work, dedication, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves.
Colleen Elizabeth Higgins, magna cum laude.
The one nice thing about egotists is that they don't talk about other people.
Lorena Holloway.
It's not about where you live or what you wear that makes you who you are. It's about what you believe to be within your truest self. Any good I can do, let me do it now, for I shall not pass this way again.
Rita Ramsey Jadu.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Sonia Rita Jadu.
Today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope.
Allison Kendall Jones, summa cum laude.
Not a shred of evidence exists in favor of the idea that life is serious.
Sarah Elizabeth Khalil.
On great fields, something stays. Forms change and pass. Bodies disappear. But spirits linger to consecrate ground for the vision, place of souls.
Jennifer Roseanne Karam.
Imagination is infinitely more important than knowledge.
Tanya Easter Carmo.
Listen to the mustn'ts, the don'ts, shouldn'ts, and won'ts, the impossibles, the never-haves. Then listen close to me. Anything can happen. Anything can be.
Dahlia Joy Kassab, cum laude.
Don't be afraid of the space between your dreams and reality. If you can dream it, you can make it so. Therefore, be at peace.
Amanda Ann Lang.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Maggie Quinn Lanzalone.
Today a new sun rises for me. Everything lives. Everything is animated. Everything seems to speak to me of my passion. Everything invites me to fight the unbeatable foe. To try when your arms are too weary. To reach the unreachable star.
Michelle Suzanne Longo. Stephanie Ann Lyman.
This is your time and you are a part of the world. Take the risk of living.
Jennifer Nicole Madius.
There's only yes, only tonight. We must let go to know what's right. No other course, no other way. No day but today.
Laura Catherine Meyer, cum laude.
There are no miracles for those who doubt their possibility. As my good friend would say, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Jennifer Marie McDevitt, summa cum laude.
Without humor, life is dull. Without courage, life is hard. Without love, life is hopeless. But without friends, life is impossible.
Vicki Dolores May McKinnon.
It is difficult to say what is impossible, for the dream of yesterday is the hope of today and the reality of tomorrow.
Trina Lynn Mizel.
Through the years we will change, and if I see you today or a year from now, we will always be friends.
Sachi Mahandru, magna cum laude.
Laugh a lot. A good sense of humor cures almost all of life's ills.
Elizabeth Ann Mahalo.
If any song of mine may make a heart lighter, God help me to drop it in some lonely vale to set the echoes ringing.
Anne Marie Maluski, magna cum laude.
Perception is the key which unlocks the intangible power of the feared. It is only to be understood.
Carolyn Ann Roth, cum laude.
Don't be anything but what you are, and try to be that perfectly.
Emily Elizabeth Rottinghouse, magna cum laude.
Those who are awake live in a state of constant amazement.
Diane Victoria Roy.
I am going to find my way to the sun. If I destroy myself, I can shine on. Shine, shine, shine.
Alexa Ann Ruxtell.
The trouble with talking too fast,
Anne Catherine Salter.
one can never speak enough of the virtues, the dangers, the power of shared laughter.
Jennifer Ann Sanders.
It is all in the way that we know that we can do it all.
Catherine Marie Seitz.
Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned.
Melissa Ann Seymour.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
Teresa Courtney Sharp.
I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I will survive.
Jessica Lynn Short.
To do anything you want to do, that is the strength of will all the time. If one does, she is not who she says she is.
Jenny Marie Stiles.
When memories of the past bring tears to our eyes, remember, today is the first day of the rest of our lives.
Jenna Elizabeth Strong, cum laude.
I can't believe we would lie in our graves wondering if we had spent our living days well, dreaming of things we might have been.
Josephine DeConia.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the
Elizabeth Valley.
I have sometimes been acutely miserable, racked with sorrow, but through it all, I still know that just to be alive is a grand thing.
Krista Lorraine Vanderlip, cum laude.
I always knew looking back at us crying would make me laugh, but I never thought now, looking back at us laughing would make me cry.
Kimberly Denise Vaughn.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for all the love and support you've given me these past 4 years and all my life.
Radhika Wadera.
A life lived in fear is a life half lived. What is honorable? One shows a perfect head, the other a perfect heart, and both arise in a superior spirit.
Renee Maria Weiss.
Like sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. No day but today.
Anna White.
Insanity in some strange way is the most freedom you can have because you're not bound by the laws of society.
Stacy Lynn White.
I can't control my destiny. My only goal is just to be. No other path, no other way, no day but today.
Swan Nicole Williams.
No matter how your heart is dreaming, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true.
Rebecca Geraldine Woodford.
Today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope.
Kimberly Ann Wren.
We will arise and go now, for always night and day. We will stand on the roadway and choose the safest, most successful way.
Christina Elizabeth Wyatt.
They approached the world with an open mind. Their attitude suggested they were taking it over.
Thank you, Sister Regina and Mr. Gervais. Seniors, on behalf of the administration and the teachers at Mercy, I congratulate you, class of 1997. You are women of great potential, and I wish you success in the future. As in the words of Mrs. Baranski Walker, you share your talents, your insight, your time with a thirsty world. I now ask Lindsay Elizabeth Elton, Senior Class President, to present a tribute. She will be assisted by the other 4 officers. Lindsay Elton. High School Music Department will lead the senior glee in the singing of the Ave Maria in honor of Our Lady of Mercy. Thank you, Mr. Stevens. Thank you, Senior Lee. I now declare the 52nd annual commencement of Mercy High School concluded. We request that the audience remain seated while the graduates process out of the pavilion. Thank you, good night, and may God bless you.
Congratulations, Nicole. Congratulations, Jen. I love all you guys.
Where is Dave?
There's Tiffany.
Uncle Al.
Graduation.
He's like, very good. Look at Uncle Al. Get Uncle Al on tape.
Yeah?
It's
Okay,
like-
hold on a second. Nick wants to say hi. Is that thing working?
Now
How
it
you
is.
doing?
Hi.
Just want to say this
Probably
is
not
the
well.
Mercy Graduation, sponsored by Milwaukee's Best. Get a leash on the beast. That's not going on the tape, is
Hey
it?
Peter, how you doing? Happy graduation.
This is so much fun.
What are you going into?
Oh, don't touch that.
Oh, red
Oh my god.
No, I didn't.
She was like, as I pierce your car. Okay. Oh, Peter.
Oh, God.
Look at it, Stan. Weird.
Anything else?
No, we're not going to get his nose hairs, okay?
Coming in very well. Although I do have a 3-hour battery today. There we go.
Let's investigate that.
All right, get out of here.
Hello there. Little Bigelow.
I know you told me that. I thought you brought another one.
My cat sort of dragged it out.
Who is this gentleman here? You got any idea?
Jen. I need to know.
I'm doing a project.
That's Dana.
I'm trying to secretly seduce my girlfriend in front of her family.
Nice.
Lord almighty.
Janet has now decided to spell her name Renee. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do him close up.
I'm glad it wasn't blank. One of us had a blank one when we got it. Oh my god.
Kristen Wood. Yay!
Kind of cool, my family. You were taller. Maybe you just saw someone said you're not
Dun, dun. Oh my god, it's Jen.
Are you okay?
Don't say hi.
Right now. Pan over here.
It's a tape recorder.
I know, but.
Hi! We just graduated and I'm not crying or anything. It's a good thing. It's just like a step and stuff. It's good. And that's about it. For a long time. Wait, Renee. Think of anything else. Peter's dumb. I'm a princess. Peter, is this she said?
See your diploma. Is it real?
Nope. I made it on your computer. And stuck it in there so that no one would know by giving me one.
Isn't there lights? There we go. The light's on.
This is David, extreme close up. That's cute. We don't know how much the meal costs, so we're very wary as to what to eat.
Bread is free. Water is free. That is what we're sure.
But you notice we drank our water and eaten our spinach pies. Okay, that's...
This is graduation.
I was worried this place night without chairs.
Apparently when they rented this place, they said they're just going to need a lot of tables.
She was starting to get lightheaded going up the steps. That's what I was searching up there. Drinking and film. How are you doing? Shut up.
What? Oh my god, get that thing away from me.
Stacey, are you leaving?
I wrapped it. Oh, what was that?
Remember Christmas Day, Bill was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Tidings of comfort and joy, and tidings of comfort and joy, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same. On that in Bethlehem was born a Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, and tidings of comfort and joy, 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 tidings of comfort and
They already did it.
25,600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, and
it's like Mentos, the freshman.
Red lights on, that's why it flashes. So people
Don't you guys
What the hell do you want? Are we videotaping that? Was that taped?
Mm-hmm.
Did I say hell on videotape?
Yep.
Are you still taping?
You said it again.
Oh boy.
There's Dave listening to his stolen copy of Roger's
Not stolen, borrowed. I did not remove it from the house. It was absconded by Sarah Khalil.
He packed it in her bag
She packed it in her bag. I merely suggested it to her.
at knife point.
Yeah.